2. They don't argue. Instead, the other councillors surround him and stone him to death right on the floor of the debate room. It doesn't end there. Women of Athens, hearing the commotion, rush to Lycidas's house, drag his wife and children into the street, and stone them to death too. This isn't a scene from the horror movie. This was the reality of 479 BC. The Greeks were done with diplomacy. They were traumatized, homeless, and bloodthirsty. The 300 Spartans at Thermopylae were dead, Athens was a smoking ruin, and the only language left was violence. This brutal, zero-tolerance mindset sets the stage for the final showdown. This is the Battle of Plataea, the story of how the Greeks stopped being victims and became bitches. Before diving into these forgotten stories of survival and suffering, if you enjoy learning about it, if you food differently, consider hitting that like button and subscribing for more content like this. And please comment below to let me know where you're listening from. I find it incredible that we're exploring these ancient stories together from different parts of the world, connected across time and space by a shared curiosity about the past. That murder of Lycidas proves one thing: the Greeks were desperate. Xerxes had left, but the threat hadn't. He left behind General Mardonius, a man far more dangerous than the king. Mardonius wasn't a tourist, he was a shark. He sat in the plains of Boeotia with 300,000 of the Empire's deadliest killers, effectively holding a knife to the throat of Greece. He burned Athens a second time just to prove a point. I am still here. The Athenians, living as refugees,
It just started, man.
they sent runners to Sparta with a message
Wow,
to
this
all the
was
cities
a
to help. It was a threat.
Yeah.
He told the Spartan Ephors, if you don't march now, the Athenian navy joins Persia, and when that happens, your walls won't save you. It was the wake-up call of the century. The Spartans had been dragging their feet, hiding behind the Isthmus of Corinth, hoping the problem would go away. But faced with the prospect of a Persian-Athenian alliance, the Spartan war machine finally kicked into gear. And when Sparta moves, the ground shakes. In a single night, the Ephors issued a mobilization order that defies belief. They didn't just send a vanguard, they emptied the city. 5,000 Spartiates, the elite of the elite, trooped out. But here is the rare logistical detail that shows the scale of their intent. They brought the slaves. For every single Spartan knight, 7 helot slaves were armed and ordered to march. That is 35,000 conscripted servants marching to war alongside their masters. Combined with 5,000 other provincial troops, a massive column of 45,000 men vanished from the Peloponnese before sunrise. When the Athenian envoys woke up the next morning to scream at the Spartan leaders, the Ephors simply checked the sun and said, "Stop shouting, the army is already at the border, the hunt has begun." While the Spartans were marching north, kicking up dust and terror in equal measure, General Mardonius was already making his move. And this is where we need to stop and correct a massive misconception about the Persian Wars. In pop culture, the Persians are often depicted as a mindless horde, a swarm of unskilled slaves driven by whips. That is propaganda, pure and simple. The army Mardonius kept in Greece was nothing like the bloated parade force Xerxes had brought with him. Mardonius had trimmed the fat, sent the conscripts home. What remained was a lean, mean, professional killing machine of 300,000 men. These were the immortals, the heavy infantry who had broken the Spartan line at Thermopylae. These were the Sattva horse archers from the Central Asian steppes, men who could put an arrow through a groove slit while riding at full gallop. Mardonius wasn't relying on numbers. He was relying on speed, mobility, and superior tactical flexibility. When his scouts reported that the Spartans had finally left the Peloponnese, Mardonius didn't panic. He smiled. This was exactly what he wanted. He knew he couldn't fight the heavy Greek hoplites in the narrow streets of Athens. That would be suicide. He needed room to maneuver. So, he gave the order to evacuate Athens, but not before delivering a final insult. He ordered the city to be razed to the ground. Anything that was still standing after the first invasion, walls, houses, temples, was pulled down, smashed, or burned. He turned Athens into a graveyard of broken stone, leaving the Greeks nothing to return to but ash. It was a scorched earth policy designed to break their hearts before the battle even started. Then, Mardonius withdrew his forces north into Boeotia, near the city of Thebes. This wasn't a retreat. It was a trap. He chose his ground with the precision of a chess grandmaster. Set up camp along the Euphrates River, in the flat, open plains of Judea. Why there? His Greek hoplite tactics had a fatal flaw. They were slow. The phalanx was an unstoppable wall of bronze, yet it turned like a battleship. On flat ground, Mardonius' cavalry could dance around them, flank them, and catch them with arrows until they broke. He built a massive fortified stockade, a square mile of wooden walls and towers, creating a secure base of operations. He effectively built a city of war in the middle of the field and sat back, waiting for the Greeks to walk into the slaughterhouse. And they almost did. The Allied Greek army, now swelling with reinforcements from every city-state that wasn't collaborating with Persia, arrived at the southern edge of the plain. They looked down from the foothills of Mount Cithaeron and saw the ocean of Persian tents. They saw the glittering armor of the Immortals and the thousands of horses blazing by the river. And the Greek commanders, led by the Spartan regent Pausanias, did the only smart thing they could do. They stopped. They refused to go down onto the plain. They hugged the rocky slopes of the mountain where the Persian cavalry couldn't reach them. It became a high-stakes scare of conflict. Mardonius down in the valley, Pausanias up on the ridge. Days passed. Mardonius grew impatient. He hadn't stayed in Greece previous fight. He stayed to kill them. He decided to capture his own. He didn't send his infantry. He sent his cavalry commander, a man named Mecistius. Now, Mecistius is a character who deserves his own movie. He's the most popular man in Persian
site and retains the name of the city's beloved
riding on a
former
Syrian
stadium.
stallion with a
We're here
bridle
at
made of
Power Field
Polish
at
gold.
Mile High in
He
Denver.
led a squadron of
Straight
cavalry
ahead,
right up the
it's
slope
an
to the
AFC
Greek line.
intra-conference
They rode in
contest
circles,
between the
during that
Tennessee
rain
Titans
down on the
and the
paved
Denver
defense.
Broncos.
They thought the Spartans winning hiding in the hills. It was familiar. The Greeks were taking tactics, unable to strike back against this
Ball is teed up as rain continues to
Bulgarian
fall. And
contingent
here
of
we
Greek
go,
allies
Mile
was
High. We'll begin his return from the 11. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And it's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's a gain of
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Here's Murray, 4th down. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boys, I love that.
Looks like they go an option keeper on 1st and 10. Gets it to the 15. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
offense didn't have enough to contend with. So now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10, around to Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
And that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Trey McBride, the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. If they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Broncos, nothing. Michael Dixon.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and
Make it a
10
habit.
at their own
7 minutes
26-yard line.
every morning, all the way for 1 month.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he crosses the sideline. 1 or 2 beyond it. Looks like the 30. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's going to go with a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Broncos, first down.
Ready?
Shotgun snap and beyond. And it's going to be incomplete. First time he's worked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this defense is firing to begin the season. Oh, great play to get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there.
Set. Ready. 6. 52 blue. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Into a ball, and the defender comes up with it. Kobe Durant has it. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Coach. 2-2.
An option give to Robinson. And he finds space, middle of the field. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans have it first.
A run like that, King, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
2-2.
Murray keeps it. And the hit helps set him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey,
On the gun, it's Robinson. Take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Murray's going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
Dixon set to kick off.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Making some progress here.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Red, set, go.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. He is down to the 30-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Okay, ready?
And the Broncos, 1st down.
Red, cycle.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
Here's
line.
Young on 1st and 10. It's a complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 12-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Hut, hut.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Down there.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Titans' 8-yard line.
He's got his touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back for their 1st points in this game. Brock Bowers the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays his position.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Already know I got on go. What they call it, go. You gotta go if you play or you
Broncos, they've got it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's going to be brought down in enemy territory now to the 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. And the Titans
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, he had to power through one time just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Rolling out to his left. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And bring the tight end left. Murray on 3rd down. He doesn't move it up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that send.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw that. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
4th and forever coming up. They are gonna go. Here's Murray. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now lead by 10. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
This is caught. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not going to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Broncos 8.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 45. White. Flag blue. Set.
Play action now. Young. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That play good for 17 on the 1st down.
Great throw to a nice route catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we cut.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Set cut. 50. Green. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Young. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's short at 1st after a wild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Flash, 95. Set.
Walker on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Strike.
Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
17.
A 3-yard pickup.
Fight,
Brings up
97.
2nd and 7.
Ready, ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
And off to Walker from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance. They facing a deficit. It's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He manages to find a little traction on that surge feed as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Omaha. Come back.
Now Kyler. Finds Hunter downfield. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Pickup of 17. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep ball. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Run out left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Omaha.
Another throw coming from Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tennessee calling it 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, With an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. From the gun, it's Murray. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. With a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Go. Deuce. What you got?
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Go right side, and McBride has it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up on 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
4th and forever coming up. They snap it to Murray. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On the set.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Stand.
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marquise Bell making the play. Oh, goes haywire. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. Let's see what the 1st half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. On the return, this is ETN. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position to run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Remember that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Young on 1st and 10. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question.
It's open.
Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Pass rush could be coming.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I know you were coming. I know you were coming.
Set. Stand.
Out of the gun, Young.
Yeah, man. Take it easy.
Would have been a nice game.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Slide through. White. White.
Third and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, man, that's Nakua. Given 13 on that play. And the Titans have it first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Two set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
First down, Titans.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled out for about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Complete with Bijan Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. He'll throw it. He connects downfield. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it,
Yep.
this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And it's Marino.
Hold
As the pass falls incomplete. Now he's Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Young working from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set.
Walker now from the gun. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Offensive line fast.
Right.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Set. Cut.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Murray here on 1st down. Offense isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Kyler looking to throw. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scadaboo. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's a gain of 6.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it an automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The interception, that is exactly what they needed. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Black. Field. Black. Ready?
1st down, Young. Play to Walker on the check down. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, Man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's Young, the throw here on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And the Titans have it to zero points, the first interception of his young career.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okey, okey. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception. And you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
The chance to run here. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Here's the design run. Murray has it. He runs it across. Touchdown.
Tennessee.
The Titans have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it because it really gives you an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Baker with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Drill 3.
Shotgun snap out of Young. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. Okay? You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Red, yellow, ready?
The second down throw for Young. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down.
That's 16 on the pickup.
10 at the
And that's good for Broncos first down.
Ready! Green Jack! Come on, set, clock, 10, 50, green, black ultra. Ready, ready.
Young looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Broncos first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Red, red, cycle. Set, go.
Again, it's Young. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Here's Young to the line now. His guy's going for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point
And
conversion.
he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11.
Makes the score
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Again, left side. Here's Robinson. He's on the move past the 15. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Titans will line up.
They're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
36. Broncos 19.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
Yo, yo.
Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
You will extract the most professional birds out there.
Baker with the return.
Playing the game and then
He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10.
Because once you
At their
get a
own
big
23-yard line.
that's the whole motive.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
So once you put that box empty and get
Here's Young on first and 10.
that
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
53,000 every month in child support, or because, according to her,
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
10 cycles.
Because she came up, let me get
Now it's
you
Young.
that idea of the type of good.
Finds him on the crossing route.
That's
All the
okay.
way across
And what was
midfield
you
before
thinking
he's
about
brought
that too?
down.
Everybody has their premises in
About
it, right?
29
I didn't
yards
quit
on
winning.
that play, Parker, as they get the chains
For sure.
reset.
So I'm always the person that's going to do an A-check. Or that's what you would have gone for the winning job.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Spike 60. Ready?
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward and keeps you on schedule. Makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Sticking in the air. It's Young. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Set.
To the air on first down. Young. And this time they're going to get to him before they get that pass away. He goes down. They've got to keep
Before
it
you get
quick
to
here.
you make these beyond all about.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got his touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. His second scoring catch of the game. Here's Young to the line now. His guy's going for 2.
It's a beautiful world we live in.
And he's in for the score. We may not see them kicking ever again, partner. He's 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today.
You got it. So you just have to remember that.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick.
It's the next bucket. Good.
And the Titans look like they recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Force that to his right. Finds Hunter downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Nobody
The Titans
that
could
he
walk away
said
the win as they make it a 15-point game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead. They've got here in the fourth.
They say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two. That risk pays off.
Now, keep your Z out, man. And this is why I tell you all the time, don't feed the birds. Y'all keep it. And by the way, I got to keep it. Future left 8 birds.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
You can't get comfortable. I'm telling you, you can't get comfortable at all. So what
Baker with the return.
they're going to
Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Titans keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at him. I love this drill. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Michael Dixon.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Tight end going in motion here. They're going to pass it here. Offside in the hands of McBride. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The big play ends up 17 yards. That's good for a Tennessee first down. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Up on their long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 and 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a mid-season level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
I'm gonna be staring at you from the cover of a Wheaties box. Hey. Boy, I have a purpose.